In the world of Fallout, there are many interesting and unique weapons to use, from Old West style pistols to laser rifles, and even a minigun powered by a dog's brain. But what if you wanted to harness the power of the atom to decimate your foes? Can you beat Fallout New Vegas with only the Fat Man? Our beginning is a familiar one. Waking up in Doc Mitchell's house being assaulted by DLC pop ups. We give ourselves an appropriate name and set about creating our character. High endurance to confront the pain of everyday life, intelligence for more skill points, and agility for faster reload speed. Decent luck for gambling, and perception and charisma are dump stats. Strength is fine where it is for now, although the Fat Man has a high strength requirement. Not meeting it only affects hit chance and VATS, and when your weapon of choice is Judgment Day itself, you can afford to be little inaccurate. Ag skills are barter, explosives, and medicine, while traits are skilled and Logan's loophole. As the challenge states, I cannot deal any damage until I get my arms around the fattest of men. And unlike Fallout 3 or 4, New Vegas is notoriously stingy with its weapons of mass destruction. So for now, our goal is the Strip. We sell what we can to Chet before heading north to Goodspring Cemetery to grab the snow globe there, to turn in for quick caps later, before heading east towards Sloan. Here, we'll fix Snuffle's leg, steal some more caps from the main office, and continue east. Discover Hidden Valley, parkour over red scorpions, meet Shrek, and sneak our way through the Indiana Jones 4D experience. On the other side of Black Mountain, we discover Repcon and head north following the road until we find ourselves at the Gunrunners. We now have a choice to make. We can purchase the Fat Man, or we can get his cool Aunt Esther who grants us special bonuses when equipped. Unfortunately, Esther is a classy lady with expensive taste, and we can't make the scene if we don't got that green, so we'll have to make a little stop. We head into Freeside and stop by Mick and Ralph's to buy some leopard print lingerie before visiting our first casino. The Naughty Nightwear increases our luck to 7, which is the minimum threshold required to tilt the odds in our favor. Play enough blackjack to get kicked out, and that's another 5 grand in the bank. These caps allow us to intimidate the robot security guard with our monetary girth and gain entrance to the Strip proper. Repeat the gambling process at Gamora and the Ultralux before moving on to the tops. Inside, ignore Benny for now and simply gamble again until you break the bank. You'll also have gained several levels by now, so get guns up to 40 and dump the rest until explosives until it's maxed out. We'll also take Heave Ho for increased range of parabolic trajectory weapons, and Rapid Reload for significantly faster reload speeds, especially when combined with high agility. Back outside, we can head up to the Lucky 38 and greet House before stopping by his bar to grab another snow globe we can turn into Jane for 2k caps apiece. Now that we have the cash to splash, it's time we made our way back to the Gunrunners. We'll grab Esther and all the mini nukes they carry, as well as a full set of reinforced Mark II combat armor. We can also stop by the New Vegas Medical Clinic and grab an implant for both strength and agility. The Fat Man has several different flavors of munitions. There's the classic mini nuke, along with a timed variant. The low yield, which flies further but does less damage. The big kid nuke for maximum damage. And finally, the tiny tots, aka the nuclear shotgun. Now that we have our weapon, the real game can begin. But we'll need more than the meager offerings the gunrunners provide, which means we'll have to find more dealers of atomic ammo. To that end, we'll head east towards Nellis Airfield, tank the bombardment with copious amounts of drugs, and arrive at the main gate. We are greeted by Pearl, resist the urge to make OK Boomer jokes, and are given free reign of the area. We head inside the medical building, convince Argyle of our doctoring prowess, and then move towards the Nellis Museum. We steal their snow globe, listen to the child soldiers' propaganda, which gives us just enough fame to become accepted by the boomers, meaning we can now head inside the hangars and purchase goodies from the munitions manager, as well as stealing everything that's not nailed down. Finally, we fast travel back to Repcon and head south along the road until we reach the 188 trading post. By passing a speech check with the troll under the bridge, he too will become an unwitting pawn in our nuclear proliferation. With all the setup out of the way, let's see this baby in action. We head back to Goodsprings to find the locals are being harassed by some explosives enthusiasts looking for one of the beetles. Ringo is where you'd expect a wanted man to be, hiding in a gas station waiting for someone to play cards with him. We agree to help and enlist the various citizens of Townsville to our cause before showing the powder gangers who's got the bigger booms. We then set our sights south, past Prim, preempt an ambush with a nuclear knockout, and climb the hill to the Mojave outpost. While getting some repairs, we take a mission to exterminate some overgrown bugs with extreme prejudice. As you might expect, even the hardened carapace of a mutated insect is no match for our own personal Trinity test. We also head east to find yet another ambush before encountering the Legion's furry squad at Nipton. Dog Boy and his minions are dispatched in a single blast with a group hug from our nuclear arms. We turn the quests in and decide it's finally time to deal with Benny. We return to the strip, snort some narcotics, and enter the tops. The guards inside notice the Davy Crockett in our pocket and demand we hand it over. We politely decline. This section can actually be fairly dangerous, as the close quarters encounter with multiple assailants make it highly likely you'll accidentally Nagasaki your own face off. With Benny a smoldering pile of ash and the platinum chip in our possession, we head upstairs to his suite, nuke a few more guards, and say howdy to Yes Man. Balance of power in the Mojave is due for a change, and that means a few heads will have to roll. We head back to the Lucky 38 and up to Mr. House's suite before using the chip to access his personal quarters. One well-placed nuke into his hyperbolic time chamber, and the world's longest VR chat is finished. We report to Yes Man. He faxes himself into House's mainframe and tells us about an army of Securitrons we can command if we'll complete a few more quests. First, decide the fate of 5 factions: the Brotherhood of Steel, the Great Khans, the White Glove Society, the Omertas, and the Boomers. We've already met 2 of them, so we'll quickly run through the rest. Go to the Ultralux, chat with Mortimer, and that's all the times we can spare for the cannibals. Next, we'll head back to the 188 trading post, recruit Veronica, and fast travel to Hidden Valley, where she asks Ramos if we can join their super secret club for cool guys before ditching her and heading back to New Vegas and working our way southwest. In the corner of the map is Red Rock Canyon, where the Great Khans reside. Since picking up the map marker counts as beating them, that's all 5 groups done and dusted. We tell Yes Man to ignore them, and we're on to our penultimate mission, prepping for the final assault. We're public enemy number 1 now, as evidenced by the fact we get bullied by Legion hit squads and NCR soldiers. We make short work of our assailants with some good old-fashioned atomic fire, head inside the Cool Ranch Dorito substation to plant the override chip, and then it's on to Hoover Dam. I'm not sure what you were expecting at this point, but enemy encounters by now are pathetically easy. Our fusillade of fusion firepower can quite handily dispatch any man, beast, or robot the game throws at us. Inside, we upload yesman.exe, sabotage the dam generators, and lead our army of Securitrons toward the Legate's camp. After toying with a few Praetorian guards, it's on to the man himself. Lanius is a worthy adversary, requiring multiple nukes to take down, but eventually he too succumbs to a 10 million degree sunburn. Oliver makes a short appearance, only to be vaporized, and we prove that, yes, you can in fact beat New Vegas with only the Fat Man. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, and consider subscribing. If you didn't like the video, please comment anyway. The engagement helps the algorithm find my content. With that, have a wonderful day.